All right, everybody. Today is T-8, just 8 days until the biggest IPO in history, SpaceX. Yesterday was T-9. We made the bull case, Starlink, the margins, the growth numbers. If you missed it, go find it. The link is below. It's a good one. Okay, but today we go right into what they buried in the S1. Okay, so before SpaceX absorbed XAI, that's the core rocket and satellite business, it was generating roughly $8 billion in profit. $8 billion in profit. Then Elon folded his AI company into the deal, and the combined company now reports a $4.9 billion net loss. That's about a $12.9 billion swing overnight. Buried it all on page 47 of the S1. And by the way, they just set the official IPO price at $135 a share yesterday. 1.77 trillion valuation now. Morningstar values SpaceX at $780 billion. Traders are paying a 127% premium over independent analysis. Let's let that sink in for a second, okay? Every SpaceX buyer is buying both companies, whether they want to or not. Let's put it in perspective, okay? Amazon IPO'd at 4.5 times revenue. Google at 12, Meta at 18. Even Uber, which everyone said was overpriced, came in at 8 times. SpaceX is priced at 94 times. The only way that number is justified is if Starlink's trajectory holds perfectly and XAI stops burning cash faster than anyone currently projects. That's a lot of things that have to go right. So here's the one that does not get talked about enough. The one thing: Musk retains 85.1% of total voting power. That's through the Class B shares, okay? That means every decision, major decision made by one guy. The XAI merger itself, Elon owned both sides of the deal. Shareholders had 0 vote. A Danish pension fund called it catastrophic governance, blacklisted the stock totally. So when you buy SpaceX, you are trusting one person completely, not a board, not a process, not a system, one person. And I want to leave you with something that stopped me cold this week. I had a conversation with my great friend, Louis Navalier. This guy's been in the market for 40 plus years, manages over $1 billion in assets. One of the most respected names in the business, okay? And his take was this: the fuss is not over the stock. It's over the $4.5 billion the 23 underwriters are going to make. Guaranteed, like regardless of where the stock trades on the 13th. The banks get paid whether SpaceX goes to 2 trillion or crashes to 800 billion. Crashes to 800 billion, right? The retail investor takes all the risk. The underwriters zip. Look, I'm not here to tell you it's a bad investment, right? Starlink numbers are real. The bull case is real. I covered all that yesterday. But the bear case is real too, right? The T8 report is in your inbox. All 3 big risks, the charts, the numbers. Read it before you decide. Now, tomorrow is T-7. Tesla dropped 4.6% this week. I'm going to talk about why and what it means for every SpaceX buyer who also holds Tesla. I'm Jeanette Sims, and remember, trade thirsty, my friends.